you greeting. One greeting.
So far we have engaged different level what I can only assure
Sir, wait.
difficult, but you should not stop from engaging. We started, it was a collaboration between Plasiec and other agents of government like new ICT development agents. So when we got agents for what we wanted, we had to try them, we had to ask questions, we got professionals in our ideas. It was a thorough experience for us. So all the relevant questions were asked and we arrived at picking one. So far from the mock activity or selection of the team, and we are 90% sure of the right. So that was how it started.
Despite the fact that the state
the step in this selection is that by 8 a.m. voters are supposed to their polling units. Once you come, you have your PVC, you show your PVC. The device now snaps and brings out your details. If you are registered in that polling unit, but if you are not, you will reject it. So once it does that, the presiding officer accepts it on the device, and immediately we get information from the back end from that somebody has been rejected.
and what of the
But
state?
if you don't have, PVC, you just go to the board or the place where we test voter register and identify your PIN number. Once you bring the PIN number, you do the same process. And after that, you go to the next level and collect your ballot papers. Then you go and vote or put it in our ballot paper, specific ballot paper. We have 3 categories of ballot paper boxes. The right one is for the chairmanship, the blue one is for the house. So it's a collapsible ballot box and we procured for this election. I am the chairman, the co-chairman is the commissioner of police. We are going to see the force support from the security agencies. As I'm even going out, I'm going to see one of the people to ensure that everything, all the things are in place, that the security are mobilized, all the police units, and where military needs to be stationed at least far away from voting.
Mr. Chairman, lastly, sir, what's your expectation at the end of the poll?
Expectation is that we have credible and acceptable.
That's good. Thank you. Can you start by introducing yourself?
My name is Commissioner in charge of Voters Education, Media, People Living with Disabilities, Civil Society By the grace of God, we are much prepared. We have had, like we had we have done a lot of awareness. We have gone around local government. We have had meetings with different organizations, different groups, security groups. Like now you can see we are discussing the introduction with the service, just to make sure everybody is well organized. Top most exams we have involve people with disabilities. You can see that we have educated people, and if you see, we have an indicator for people that can't hear. So, recently we had more connection using the VGS, which the chairman has already explained, and it worked perfectly. The area I'm going to mark everything is humanly speaking,
Yes, ma'am. I want to.
Sorry to tell you that you are a bit wrong on that side, because we have the media cover all our trips, and we have had a media verification, we had a media hangout, and we have a head of media, a director from PRTVC, and she's doing well, by the person of Coro. And for all our activities, the media have been involved. So, and we have people that are writing, people that are giving reports, and we have gone to media houses, all in Plateau State. On Saturday, I had an interview in PRTVC live, and we were talking about the preparedness of the people on voters' education, which I'm in charge. The other time, I had a radio program in Hausa, in the PRTVC radio station. So we have carried the media along in all our programs. That's why I said the head of media of Plasiec is a lady from PRTVC. And it might interest you to know that there had never been any media hate all along in Plasiec. So we have come with media involvement, very much involved. Just like we are here, end of the media person. So we are carrying media along. And you can see there are more than 2-3 media groups that are here. So we carry media along by the grace of God.
And as civil society, it is very important to be guided by the simple rules of engagement. I know the guideline is going to be shared that will help all of us. So the idea here is that you're able to name the election, which is local government election. You have provision for date. You have observers name, observers organization, and phone number. One of the reasons why every organization is affiliated differently is because we don't know our responsibility as an organization. And so even when you come under a big umbrella, is that name that you're giving this that is going to hold you responsible, so that we don't have people generating challenges and disappearing. For those of you that know the history of Plateau, the Plateau have gone through a series of crises. And so you have your state code and local government code. How many women do you see as account staff? And so we're able to do gender. Particularly we talk about person with special needs. Because part of what we've done over the years is to ensure that the electoral body are inclusive in their thinking and in their approach to the issue of election. And so when we come to the election proper, we have ballot papers counted openly before you. We have party agents present during counting. More importantly is the fact that we all need to be at the police in good time to be able to monitor this process. Hello? Papers counted have already discussed that when it's not declared more than the number of voting, because these are sensitive issues that we hope we're able to observe. So did you observe any vote buying for people selling their votes? So these are literally two ingredients of the election that we need to ensure electoral integrity. Where election material is snatched, which we hope will not happen, where electoral officials partial, and then we're going to look at the issue of election security with the presence of police happening at each polling unit and what's their conduct during that entire process. So if you carefully go through this checklist, it will help you have a comprehensive report. And I say that this checklist is not cast in stone. It's just be able to give us a sense of direction. And we hope that if you have any other creative thing that you think needs to be done, you can add it. But what we don't want to miss is those key ingredients of election that will ensure that Plasiec officials are not very early, that the security people are there early, that materials are sufficient, elections are counted, results are counted, people do not feel intimidated, and things are done accordingly. More important as an organization, we will appreciate it if you're able to give a feedback at the end of this process. Now again, as election observers, we all know what it is to be election sensitive. Because as an election observer, if you go to a place where there is a conflict and you grant an interview to say 10 people were killed in this election, what have you done? Hello? What have you done? So it's very important that we're very sensitive in our response to the media, because the media will naturally want to ask you questions. And so because you are not a Plasiec official, you do not have the mandate to declare a result. I hope we all know that one. You don't have the mandate to declare a result. You can always say based on your observations, this is what you have. And as CSO, I know none of us here have the capacity to deploy 1,000 CSO around all the units. So therefore you are not in the picture to provide a whole picture of the electoral process. And those of us sitting here were less than 200. Including the people in your office, I'm not sure we're going to have up to 1,000 CSOs observing this process. We can always speculate and do permutation based on what we're able to sample. So it's very important that we do not allow the emotion of the moment to generate into issues that will create problems for us and other people. More importantly, you need to be impartial in your conduct. If you observe any difficult challenges, the first person you need to talk to is the Plasiec official in that location. The next person that you want to talk to is the security agent. And I want to end by saying that we all know None of us here have life insurance. Difficult situation. Lastly, we encourage observers to observe this election within their comfort zone. So if you are in your south and your work is conversant with your south, stick with that your south. Because if you leave your south with your north and you don't hear Hausa very well and you find yourself in the wrong neighborhood, you distort it. If you travel to Lantan and you are disconnected with the urban city, so what we are saying in summary, stay where you are comfortable and you can deliver quickly. Thank you so much.
Our lovely, beloved brother, Dad Shamad.
Albinism and other the persons with disabilities equally both. Any polling official with disabilities, you will find polling unit agents that are ad hoc staff that are persons with disabilities. We want to identify them. And then they use brain ballot paper. The brain ballot paper is for the visually impaired. And we expect that they will use it to cast their vote this election tomorrow. And then were there other voters with disabilities? If yes, there's a place whereby you will see the nature of disability. Are they wheelchair users? Are they crutch users? Are they persons with hearing impairments? Are they there? Are they persons with albinism? Are they persons with leprosy? And there is a place for equally big if there is a polling unit accessible for persons with disabilities. Is the environment accessible for them? Or is it centered around waters? Is it centered around drainage? And then how did the polling agents distribute goods? Did they do it in a way that is easy for persons with disabilities to access? And then were there persons with disabilities polling aid officials that are intimidated persons with disabilities? It would be good if we have a report on the involvement of persons with disabilities. Issues of stability from the way the electoral process moving forward. So thank you.
On a mock trial, this device works both offline and online. We are using a principle that is called BYOD, build your own device in ICT, because of the cost involved in purchase of Android phones or iOS, or what do you call it? So we have been able to engage the state action institutions for reason being that we don't want the software to be corrupted. So we engage state action institutions to have students of state action institutions. To us, students have addresses. They also have locations. They have matric numbers. They have departments. So that if anything goes wrong, we trace your department. And we have opened the system for the other categories. The general market, anybody can be told because of course we need to also take care of the general economy of the state. These are some of the improvements that we've done. We have a very functional website. I dare to say that our website is more functional than INEC's website. For the first time, nominations of candidates are done without necessarily coming to the office. This is the starting point for us. We believe that in the short term, we should be able to conduct an election that may not necessarily be very perfect, but at least ensure the direction of our hearts and the strides that we have to see that state independent electoral commissions live up to the expectation of which they come. On this note, I would also want to say that while we go to observe, most of you are familiar with your role. You are not monitors. But we know that you can observe very well. Don't just use your two hands. Use your third eye. So that when you are writing your recommendations, you should be able to assist us. I believe that institutions should accept criticism. We should have the capacity to accept it because we are not working for ourselves, we are working for the people. So that is the reason why we have you here. Please, I'm not saying it because I don't know it, that we should avoid people who have other political leanings. And
let's do something that is correct, that it will be a sample for other states to follow. I want to thank the organizers. I am not the real organizers. These are the real organizers. I'm so excited to see how beautiful our state is. I'm sure that at the end of this, we will all be happy. Where we may not get it right, please forgive us in anticipation.